Hey all, greetings from Sweden, and in today's episode of Metal Inquisition we're going to be talking about some 80s Italian heavy metal bands. Hailing from Udine, Berserks is a cult classic heavy metal band formed in the ripe metallic age of 1980. The band's original lineup consisted of lead guitarist and main songwriter Constantini Pierluigi, rhythmic guitarist Tonado Luciano, drummer Lori Pinatone, bassist Luca Urban, and vocalist Giovanni Pinatone. Stylistically, the band is very reminiscent of Diano-era Iron Maiden, showcasing some general new wave of British heavy metal influences with a bit of Motorhead here and there. And in guitar work, they definitely showcase Van Halen and UFO worship. The band showcases a decently varied approach to songwriting, with many faster tracks on the album such as Sky, the epically titled My Life is Hard Rock, and some slower ballad-esque tracks such as The Lady of Love. While the production would certainly get flack from critics, I find that the raw sound is really suitable for their style, and it's not too dissimilar to early Neat Records productions. Like, I feel, honestly, the Venom albums would have worse production than this, really. Danger Zone is a heavy metal band from Bologna who started in 1983 out of the ashes of a band called Sparbation. The band is primarily known among collectors and 80s metal enthusiasts for their 1984 EP Victim of Time, which is one of my top favorite releases from Italy. The EP is almost flawless. It has the perfect balance between early 80s straightforward metal style along the lines of new wave of British heavy metal bands, while somewhat pioneering that later 80s European power metal style along the lines of stuff like Halloween. The EP begins with the triumphant track Victim of Time, followed by the fast rocker Dr. Freak. Some might not enjoy Massimiliano Merlini's vocal style, however I find the heavily accented vocals a charming match to the band's music, which adds a dimension of character that you can really only find in early 80s Italian heavy metal bands. On later releases, the band would shift more towards a melodic hard rock style, continuing to this day with Roberto Priori as the sole constant member of the band since their formation. While I've yet to hear the band's more recent releases, their later 80s demo and the more hard rock style are quite good, even though it's a huge stylistic departure from their first EP.